Hey right guys, TheTrophyMuncher Zoya, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 2 of Gossip Girl Season 2. HBO's Gossip Girl, or Gossip Girl 2021, whatever you want to call it. But the first episode I watched a few days ago. I didn't jump into this episode the day after or anything, but I thought it was a decent start into the season. It didn't really blow me away or anything. I think it took a little bit too long to really get into the swing of things of that episode. It was just kind of recapping things that happened in season 1. Then it was all a bit awkward between like Aki, Audrey and Max, and then they cut that out very quick towards the end of the episode, which was nice. But yeah, I thought it was a fine premiere. It wasn't great, to be honest, not as good as I wanted it to be, so I'm hoping episode 2 is more like kind of getting into the beat of season 2. So yeah, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe, and if you do want the early and uncut reactions to Gossip Girl and every other show that I do, then Patreon will be linked down below if you do want to join over on there. But for now, let's do this. Max, what are you doing? That's not Audrey. That's not Audrey.
Sometimes we're tactful about what we show others.
Ah, we're being tactful, right. Getting people to see it a different way, I guess.
And I was fasting.
Oh, turn it off!
Escape our lives from time to
Oh, god damn it.
heads in the sand to run from an uncomfortable
Ah, yeah, we all needed that shot, didn't we? That goofy close-up of him, god.
But no, I'll expose them all. There's no hiding from me.
The inevitable death of...
Oh my god, they really tried to be invincible there, didn't they? They tried to do an invincible.
I can't imagine how shocking it must have been finding out Monet invited your dad.
Actually, that was the most believable thing that happened that night. Lol.
I assume this means war.
Did she just say lol out loud? Unironically, I think. What the?
Who's miraculously still asleep. I'll go check.
Oh, I'll go get her.
Are we doing something suspicious?
I'll get one going.
There's the loudest door ever. Door's just gone. Oh, okay.
Good morning.
Did you notice you're all over the socials today?
What the fuck? Did you invite my dad? Why would you do that? You ruined it! You ruined everything!
Stop.
Pretty good.
Maxie, honey, could you do me a favor and grab me a water? You don't want to hear this next bit. I'm gonna have to pretend to put up a fight for our Pops' Nick Brantz so that he'll let me keep the herring. Yeah, sure.
That looks like fun. Why is Obi tagged along?
Keep up the appearance I'm single, so I'm keeping it up.
The lemon in the eye, very, very smooth.
Probably shouldn't say anymore.
It's an organization.
For a rich wasp.
I think he's regretting burning his eyes out. Everyone's favourite trio.
Talk about front page news. It'll make the Spectator look like a Substack.
Do you really think that Motorcycle Mike will give it to you?
These two
Even
so
if he does the
much.
second it's on Gigi, he'll know.
Look at them.
In some sort of intricate game of corporate espionage, or
I could just ask him.
Who do you want about? Who is this biker? Oh yeah, that random character who popped up. Yeah.
A true New York superpower.
Yeah, granted to me by supervillains. Someone needs to hold these people accountable before we're all bought and paid for.
Oh, my brain.
Just a victim of a systemic disease that's been plaguing these schools for years.
Yes.
What we heard the other night, what I've read, Gossip Girl is more the Titanic these days.
I starred a bunch of people who tapped you who I think you'd like. Also, I realized you're incognito mode, so I switched your set.
They're really going ham on the goofy music this season, aren't they?
Look, just pick 3 that you like, okay? If you're too tired to
Him,
chop them
him,
up,
and
then I'd be
him.
more than happy to do so on your behalf. Oh my god, look, it's Julian with paparazzi.
Just another day in New York. I don't actually hate the music, to be honest. At least they're trying something. I can't even remember like any musical beats from last season. So.
Rich girls in white dresses tear each other apart like it was the next Ari Aster movie.
That's the last thing I want to be known for.
Are
Second
you
last.
sure?
Basically host a deluxe dinner party for 6 of your besties for them to shoot and write about.
There we go. We have our event for the episode. A dinner party.
Since when do you two?
Complete strangers to us.
Are you students here?
Pippa Sykes.
God.
Transfer students. As of today.
I don't know why Jordan's one of these characters. I can't stand him, but I also love that he's in the show. Because what's he going to do next? Who knows?
And so the teacher's entrance is just going to be around the back.
That hasn't been enforced since the 1940s.
And again today.
I'm not a teacher.
Your hair is.
And your clothes.
And your clothes.
Vintage on 14th Street? If I was in intermittent fasting, I'd literally be throwing up in my mouth.
Intermittent
Got him.
fasting is just a rebranded eating disorder.
You tell him. Here she is.
Ever had a $300 heirloom carrot? Dan Barber is making room for us at the Blue Hill upstate. So there's...
The only friendship I'm invested in is these two, honestly. That's rapid.
Yeah. On the grid, I see. Still pen up after leaving me high and very dry last
Wait,
night.
was he from last season, I think?
If you're not into this, just tell me. I can take it.
I don't think so.
Rex, I told
Rex,
you.
yeah.
Anticipation is only worth
T-Rex.
in the end.
Oh, they're onto him. We're being played. Yes,
What's going
take
on?
him down. Why are they so invested in that? Oh, I'm being played by Max. The cameraman so just like dangled that to the camera.
Maybe it'll remind Mike that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
What are you on about?
Greetings, followers. It's a new day, a new dawn, a new life.
You've just
And
posted
I'm
this.
Feeling good.
Just now. It took you 4 seconds to write all this.
This revolution will be live streamed.
Everyone's favourite stream.
I'm sorry.
Really? You had a cushion put down? Oh, God. It's like she wants to be bullied.
Back when you mattered, the school had no hierarchy, which is a good thing. And
Trying to read these badges, what
it
we
led
got?
to anarchy.
I think logic
Like
on the top
Zoya
right. Black Lives
Gossip
Matter,
Girl?
feminists.
You know, people crave order.
And then an LGBTQ plus badge. We got them all. Queer, a dolphin or a seal, a bear. I didn't get what logic has to do in the top right, but yeah, sure.
What's funny? They offered it to me first. Sure they did, BB. Yeah, and I happily declined. You be happy. I'll be powerful. Just remember, no adornments moving forward.
It's a pretty good quote. I'll accept that one.
Come.
Did you hear that echo?
Ooh, Cartier.
What do you mean you're just taking it? What? Now we're just robbing people. Now we're just stealing things from other students, okay?
You're not in on this, right?
Hell no. My parents sent me here to escape dictatorship.
What is
People will just
going
fall in line.
on?
Set every democracy before it falls.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening here.
If you haven't been sleeping at home, where have you been?
Listen,
I know where you've been.
I can't believe I thought you were better than all these rich, self-absorbed snobs.
I don't like Zoya's dad. Zoya's dad is so bland.
You lie. You even lied about where you were at New Year's. I called Shan's mom.
You called her?
Zoya's been lying to you since Ep 1 of Season 1, so I don't know why you're surprised.
Be home within 30 minutes of last bell, or you won't be seeing daylight again for the rest of the year.
Daylight for the rest of the year. I think we got Karen from One Tree Hill here.
they got you too?
Barricaded the front door with freshmen like it was a human Les Mis.
Oh, goddamn, man. You tell him, Benjamin.
After a bigger fish.
Headmistress?
It's like Jack and Daxter music in the
Maybe focused on Camille,
background.
or maybe I want to see how much I cost. That's one secret I'll never tell.
What was that line deliverance? Oh, mate. Oh, is she being
that's enough, Harry.
executed?
My place at 7?
If this show starts doing public executions, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. That'd be great. Oh,
God, it's my first banishment. Pips, accidentally trip?
That's brutal. Here we go, public execution time. What?
Monet actually expects people to use tickets to enter the bathroom? It's a power move.
Gossip Girl says different.
What is going?
January insurrection. This Constance coup is brewing.
2,000 likes, is that it? I thought Gossip Girl was popping off.
Down.
I mean, I know she has to be stopped. but
Really,
why does it
people
have
are
to be
just
me?
Because you
listening
created
to this.
her. Years of
You created
inattentiveness
the
to her
monster.
wants and desires.
I feel like I'm on crack. I don't know what's going on. Everything just feels so strange. I don't hate it because it's kind of funny, but season 1 just was not like this, I feel.
Grace Byron got me an audience with the Gramercy Park.
He's definitely driving that car. I believe he's driving that car. Fully believe it. If you think he's not driving that car, you're a fool. You're part of the problem.
Which turns out to be so much bigger than I ever could have imagined.
This is ridiculous. You can't hide from your life like this, and you can't run from your friends.
It's not running if they're not chasing. Are you noticing?
I'm not following.
How do you feel
I'm
about
not
being a
following.
+1?
Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I do not have a clue what any of these people are on about right now. I do not have a clue. Monet's like in doing some democracy, like, oh, I'm Hitler now and you're all my minions and we're going to do public executions, something like that. Then someone has a problem with gay people that they're all talking about, and then Zoya's dad's mad at her because she's having fun and living her life. Oh, God forbid, she's in New York, she's going to different places. What else is happening? And then we've got this Aki, Audrey, Max storyline where people are actually bothered that Max might be telling tales and lies about who he's sleeping with. I don't have a clue. So, yeah. I don't know how I'm lost in this show. I mean, I've talked over about 10 scenes because I just find it hilarious, but that's my fault. So.
To what? Dinner tonight. You, me, your friends. Let them remind you why you love them.
I'm still waiting for the
Like, why is
catch.
she mad at Obi? Because he went
What's going on
bowling?
Nothing. It's not a big deal. We could just pretend, right? Like old times.
You've spliced in 4 different conversations into one.
Shouldn't you be on your way to Tarrytown?
Change of plans?
People do not do these things, Roy.
Yeah, people really don't edit scenes like this. You are correct, yes.
While clearly clutching his pearls at this very moment.
Audrey, Aki, would you want to have dinner with Obi and me tonight?
At your house? Sorry, did you miss the part where my...
Oh, I believe my mind.
You think I have time to cook and redecorate?
Dinner. You, us.
Me, my fam.
I'm going to have an aneurysm. Why have they edited it like this?
7.
7, and then we're all yours.
Max, would you want to join?
No, he's busy.
Yeah, that.
Do you have an appointment? We both do.
Oh, we've just got another conversation going.
Be influential alone when you can be referential together. I can't wait to see you shine, bitch.
What is anyone saying? Oh, I'm losing my mind.
See there?
Julia Child.
Oh, I can breathe.
The dinner hour is a sacred time, but she didn't live in New York.
My heart's
You're
going so
hungry,
fast.
follower.
Oh, they've all showed up at your door to tell you off, Max. Oh, no, wait, you probably invite him round. He's going to sleep with them all.
Group activity might do the trick. We have the whole house to ourselves, and I will not stop until you...
T-Rex is well into this.
Okay, my room is on the 4th floor.
Okay, sure.
That's strange.
Oh, dear.
It's not locked.
Get dinner going, and
They wouldn't
I'll
hear
make
him.
everything
Oh, there's
less
noise downstairs.
Oscar Wilde.
So, country continental or
What?
country club?
If they serve it on Gilded Age, we're good.
No.
It's working. Yes. The bitch is back. Fuck yeah, bro. Please do not throw any foreign objects into the pool. What? Why just don't throw anything into the pool?
I even brought a rare callus. Proc variations, featuring 2 high Fs.
Yeah,
You could put your coats in my bedroom.
At least he has a personality, I guess.
Stupid.
Oh, Zoya,
Guess the public's night
his
off.
dad, everyone's
Okay.
favorite character.
Sorry we're late. Delay on the 2. Love your coat. Where's it from? Men's Warehouse.
Ah, okay, Men's Warehouse.
Skin contact, I think. I've never seen this before. Seems fancy.
Yeah, Shan's dad. I like Shan's dad. Far better than Nicholas.
I mean, the foreplay makes the field play so much better. And...
Yeah, but what you've been doing it's nighttime. You've been doing foreplay for about 3 hours.
night.
Oh, yep, needed that close-up and sloppy sound effect of that. What is going on? Wow, that's all in talk. Wow.
Wait,
Iris, welcome to
our humble home.
Mr. Wolf, nice to meet you.
Oh, what's she from?
Is this a...
From True Blood?
Shoes off household?
Yeah, that's Suki's grandma.
Thank G-O-D.
How do I recognise that?
Jules, you missed the sunset photo.
Oh, no, you've ruined it.
I'll
It's
just
a
get them to
remix.
Photoshop me in. Look amazing. Who are you wearing? Ophelia. I'm Monet and Dolce, vintage. I'll make that.
Just say Primark. I'm wearing Primark.
Paper was informed that this was to be a vegan meal.
Vegan? No one here is vegan.
I'm sorry, it's already prepared.
We got veganism, LGBTQ, Black Lives Matter, feminist. They've touched on every base so far. This ep was.
Happens all these lights.
30
but
minutes.
Suddenly,
Love it.
the room feels full of hot air.
Dinner is better than crouching in a closet.
And a hell of a lot nicer.
What are you doing?
It's FAO Schwartz for rich spinsters.
It's like a gorilla, like knock everything over. Why is the painting in the middle of the bookshelf? Why would you put?
She probably makes what?
Oh no, you know it's probably
Couple
rich
hundred
people
grand
stuff.
a
I don't
year at
understand.
most.
Yeah,
she's on the
I'm here with
tape.
my
Now we
displays,
just have to
so
note
I
down
can't say
everyone who
anything.
shows
I
up
get
to
it.
You boy, do something in the meantime I might like.
I'm very gay.
Fair enough.
Either I'm sliding into you or into Gigi's DMs telling her you've gone ace.
What's that supposed to? You're blackmailing him into having sex? Okay, yeah, sure.
Gideon, is that you?
She's
That's
joking.
not Gideon, that's
because
David
it's just
Bowie.
been so long since we've...
Who is this random child?
Mr. Menzies, I promise you.
Menzies, as in Roger Menzies.
He's my dad.
It is a pleasure to...
Ah, there we go.
This
I'm
is
sure
not
they
at all
will.
what I expected, and I'm so glad. You don't need to stay.
Get right, Audrey.
Now for a candid conversation with our guests of honors and the topics of interest that they provided.
Be warned, I give great banter.
Mr. Han, what are your thoughts on Ukraine joining NATO?
Oh.
There must be some mistake. The topics that I requested were pop culture, celebrities. Why would you wear that?
These are the topics my team received.
You're requesting conversation topics.
The Han Pharmaceuticals' controversial decision to hike prices for their patent-protected
Oh,
Alzheimer's
you've been
medication.
embarrassed here, Monet, not gonna lie.
Monet is very passionate about making medication accessible for all. Remember, Monet, freshman year. My turn.
Apparently, you have a hot take to share on Israel building settlements in Palestine's areas.
Yeah, fair play, Julian. You've done her there. You've done her dirty. Well done. Sponsored by Pepsi.
She took lessons when she was younger, but I know you still played.
She's like Alicia Keys.
She's also a master at Dutch Blitz.
And she's
See,
a killer.
these feel like an actual family. This is like the only family so far in this show that I feel like a family. Oh, Nick's here to ruin it.
Employment law. It must keep you pretty busy these days. It pays the bills.
Oh, God. And pays the bills. I'm miserable all the time. I'm never happy, ever.
Stuck for now. Worst place to be stuck.
Of course, we're very...
How are you not, like, socially aware that you're terrible at conversation? What are you doing?
I'll get it.
Everyone at this table hates you. Everyone at the table hates you, bro.
Tell Iris your inspired idea about adding terraced flower beds in the park.
Terrorist flower beds.
Why are you dressed like that?
Gracie, is that you?
You. She is a good actress. She's like one of the better actresses in True Blood, to be fair.
These are from Leonard Cohen to Marianne Ellen. They were auctioned off for $800 grand.
Someone in here?
800
Headmistress.
We are
lovers.
dating.
Okay. All that.
No, we're not. We know about the bribes, Vivian.
Yeah, we know that Camille Dahan has been paying you to improve Monet's grades and that everyone else here is doing it too.
Oh, she's gonna kill you both.
God, is she gonna kill us?
Yeah.
You want for a refill?
Get your hand off of me. I don't like any of you. Don't talk to me. Zoya's the worst daughter. I hate her.
Gift with a price still on it.
Oh.
Is something wrong, Nick?
Go on, say it.
Paper plates with the wings and the pizza.
What?
Especially when you have your china right there.
What? What's going on?
I thought I raised you to not surround yourself with anyone who thought less of you.
This is all my fault.
If we offended you, we are sorry.
Dude, what the hell are you saying? We've only ever tried to be supportive of your daughter.
She doesn't need your support. She has mine.
Are you sure, mate?
She started coming here.
Dad, what is wrong with you?
Oh, he's the worst human being in the show. I hate Nick. He's the worst character of this show. Why is he so... What? He's so mad about this.
This wasn't for the world. This was for Monet to check her power trip.
The power trip that lasted 5 minutes, by the way. I do like what's I forgot her name.
When it came to Queen Dee's
Not Monet,
big
not Julian,
moment,
but her.
JC couldn't stand to be just a spectator, and it was only one word: sabotage.
What the hell?
The power continues.
About more accessibility.
Well, I think we can all agree that the city park should be accessible to everyone.
Yes, preach it.
Appreciate understated elegance. Things that are not flashy or attention-seeking. A simple privet hedge.
So you want to live the most boring life ever known to man.
That one sees everywhere these days. You know, I worried that I would see it here, but thankfully I do not.
I don't want to see any of them bloody gays. If I see a single gay in my line of sight, I'm gonna die. It's like, oh god, yeah. Why are we trying to please this human being?
Properly dressed for your company.
Where's Max? Are the goods for this party?
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you must be from Instacart with the baking powder for Rocky.
You think I'm a rube? It's obviously confectioner's sugar.
Obviously.
You didn't tell me it was an orgy of delights.
Where are your clothes, young lady?
Here, they're just right here, because I was bringing them to her, and her name is Valeria.
Valerian Steel.
Seen you at the ballet.
Yeah, that's right.
You are terrible.
Wow, got him.
We're not wanted. Speak for yourself. This is a first for me. No.
Why is everyone running out
Why
with
is
no
everyone
clothes
undressed?
on? Isn't that the question?
Dinner is served.
Fuck. Okay, sure. Well, barrel of laughs that was.
This is not my home.
What?
It's a gilded cage.
Ah, right, okay, yeah. We're going real deep with that, I guess.
Report me,
Such a cage, yes.
please.
I can see why you...
I knew we shouldn't have come here.
Oh, go on,
Why
Nick,
did you
let's
treat
go.
them like that?
Treat them. Playing poor isn't nice. It's patronizing. I was hoping to find out why you've been lying to me.
Because they use
all I saw
paper
was ridiculous.
plates.
And now I understand it even less.
I'm staying.
No, you're not. Z!
You will listen to your father! Bye, bro. Zoya's got a new dad now. I don't know his name, but it's Shan's dad. We're just going to call him Terry.
Moan, I'm sure you're upset with me. I get it.
Everyone's upset with
Look, you
everyone,
just went
Julian.
too
Don't worry about it.
far. I can't let you destroy the school.
Oh, she's like...
Ew. What
Oh,
are
no?
you doing?
Okay. We're
You're
going to do
not
some...
supposed to apologize.
people
Excuse me?
laughing.
You're supposed to fight back. That was the plan. And you did it. The plan?
Alright, so Julian's back in power.
What better way than leaning into the antiquated fetish of pitting two women against each other? I can't be Blair without a Serena.
Ah, got a good old OG Gossip Girl reference there.
You're doing exactly what I'm doing. I should know. I learned it from you.
I learned it from you. You, Julian, are the problem.
What are you doing? You can't walk away?
You don't walk away from me. Oh.
Did you see that? Julian pushed Monet.
Got him. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a barrel of a time. This is great. It's like the worst thing I've ever seen, but also the best thing I've ever seen.
Cares so much about my pops that he was willing to sacrifice his
He's got
comfort
Molly in his mouth.
to appeal to someone like you.
Oh, got
That
him.
was the true deception tonight.
Max is an amazing boyfriend.
Oh, they're hyping him up. Take down the oldie. Your old news, oldie. Tell him.
Whose boyfriend is he? He's mine.
Oh! Oh, have a heart attack.
In this house.
You know, the only moral decline in this house is yours.
Oh.
You know, I don't want to have anything to do with your park if it means dealing with small-minded bigots like you.
Yes, call her Wrinkly. Get out of my house, Wrinkles.
Positive, gender fluid, flashy as fuck home. And
Yeah,
I
you
won't
tell
let
him.
it be anything less than that.
Yeah, you
ever
tell him.
again. Good night, Iris.
I feel bad for Zoya. That's such an embarrassment.
No, it's the least I can do after the show my dad just put on. God, I mean, you open your home to him and he just does nothing but judge you.
At least Zoya's on our side.
We really wanted to make a good impression. But
Garrett.
my dad wasn't wrong.
Garrett.
We chose to present
Oh,
ourselves in a way that
Terry.
we thought would make him more comfortable. Instead of being ourselves, we pushed him away.
Not really. He pushed himself away. He decided to have a problem with it. Like, he had paper plates out, and it's like, oh, Zoya's spending time with another family. Why is that Zoya's fault or their fault? Go away. Like, you're literally a grown man, and you're throwing a tantrum about that, while I sit here complaining about an episode of Gossip Girl for 50 minutes. Hey, I said I'm having fun. There we go. It's finally out there.
I'm sorry.
That was pretty cute. I'll take that as a scene. Finally said it. Yeah, because I forget season 1 he was trying to, like, dim his light the entire time. What have I done? What have I become? No? Okay. Nothing.
I'm really sorry that you had to witness all that.
Obi has the best apartment, I feel, out of everyone.
Lay everything out on the table, no matter how complicated.
My family.
Oh, guys.
We stay quiet.
Guys,
We
guys,
don't go
guys.
anywhere uncomfortable. Embrace the mess, Obi, because you're messy too.
If you can't beat him, join him.
Fine, I'll beat you next time.
Did she just look at the camera? She literally looked at the camera.
You sent the post to Gossip Girl. Why? We decided against it. Burton's a Hydra. You cut off one head and 2 more will appear.
This isn't Greek mythology.
Well,
it's war. Every war
It's
has
war?
collateral damage.
So it is Greek mythology then.
I did not push Monet in the fountain.
No one cares. No one literally cares, surely. What? Show me. What? Oh, okay, it's just Monet again.
Follow her dress code?
Wait, really?
What did I say?
Everyone's robots.
Only whispers in this hall. Anything above 30 decibels and you're out. Is she serious?
I'd literally scream in the face and then see what happens.
You've unleashed a monster.
She's got too much power now.
She won't stop unless you stop
We
her.
need to do something, Jules. It's time.
Because this war has
What?
only just begun.
Has only just begun, yes. A classic line. And it just cut to black. Like, it's... Guys, that might be... I don't even know what I've just watched. I'm going to be completely honest. I have no clue what I've just witnessed. That was the most strange episode of anything I've seen in a while, that's for sure. It felt like it was the same people who did Pretty Little Lies Original Sin. But then, I feel like none of season 1 is part of this. Okay, I've just gone on track. Someone gave this a 10 out of 10. Best episode yet. If the show lasts for a while, this is going to be the most rewatched episode for sure. And then another 10 out of 10. An insanely good episode. Season 2 is already more interesting. Am I losing my mind? Am I wrong? Am I wrong for thinking this was the most delusional episode ever? Like I said, don't get me wrong. I had fun watching this episode. I had fun, yeah, for sure. But what? The best episode of the show so far? That episode, that scene where they were splicing like 50 conversations into one scene was basically how I felt the entirety of this episode. I will say, genuinely, actually good stuff I liked. Max's dads were okay. I like Zoya this episode, and I like, I've got a name here, Shan's family. Like, Shan's family actually seemed pretty likeable. And then I'm glad Audrey, Aki, and Max are now out as well. Just like, yeah, we're all together, done. So we don't have to, I thought they were going to linger on that for like half the season of them trying to keep it a secret. But no, episode 2, that's out there. And then another, like, I will like say admit I had fun watching the episode for sure, but I don't. The best episode of the show, I don't know that one. It was literally kind of terrible. Like the dialogue was strange, the music was all whimsical, and like I said, at least I tried with the music, but it just feels like a different show. And I don't even know what happened. Zoya spends more time with Shan's family, much to Nick's annoyance, while Max's parents host an important dinner that descends into chaos. That's the synopsis for this episode. Rating. It's like technically like a 2, I guess, but I'm going to give it a 5 because, yeah, it was entertaining. I can't even deny that. It was like how I felt with, like say, Pretty Little Lies Original Sin. I'm like, this is technically terrible, but it's a good old time. It's a good time. So yeah, I'll go 5 out of 10, I guess. Most of that is based on what I just said, but as I'm recording this, Ep 3 is out tomorrow, so I'm curious if they're going to keep this tempo and vibe going throughout the whole season, because if they do, then that's a completely different vibe to how season 1 was. I will say, like, with season 1, I still don't like care about Obi and stuff, but I think they've kind of kept that the same with this season. I'm glad Julian and Zoya aren't the two going at it back and forth. It's more Monet that Julian's kind of not actually agreeing to take down, but seems to have the back and forth going on. And like Monet being this like all-powerful goddess that everyone's bowing down to now. Yeah, this is in Greek mythology. It's like, well, it kind of is, but sure. So yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. And I'll see you next time for episode 3, which is tomorrow. So until then, take care. Peace.